What up?
Is it recording?
Is it?
I don't know. There's a little red button. It says mute.
Okay.
Okay, excellent.
So, hello.
Hello.
I like the glasses. Take a good touch. Okay, you can't see them in the video. That's when I point them out.
Yeah, I was gonna say everyone's got to kind of look today.
Yeah, we got the hoodie on.
Got the baggy pants.
It does.
Shirt.
Our visual aesthetic is very on point,
Yeah.
but it's
Different
completely
glasses.
irrelevant since nobody can see it. So.
Yeah, it's totally
Yeah.
irrelevant. So yeah, we're back for part 2, episode 2, and the first one got deleted, and I re-uploaded it. It's got like 3 views, so which is great.
It's good.
And so
Famous.
We can get those numbers up.
yeah, we'll get those numbers up with our next guest, our current guest. I'm gonna turn it over to you. I'll ask you a question. What's your name?
Theokles.
Is that your real name?
That is my real name.
It actually is. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, it's pretentious.
You can't see it, but I'm pulling out
No,
my my ID,
The reason-
my driver's license with the.
To see it to believe it.
Yeah.
I can't see. Oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah. My legal birth name, Theokles. Yeah. Very Greek, considering there's not much Greek in our blood.
0% actually. I'm pretty sure.
So okay. So second question. Who is Theokles?
That's an existential question. I'm not sure how to answer that.
How about this? Who was Theokles?
Who will be Theokles?
Ah. Do you know who the historical figure named Theokles was?
I am vaguely familiar, but I probably should have done more research than I actually have
I'm
done.
not prepared.
Oh, okay, you're prepared.
I'm not prepared.
We
We can Google it really quick.
So none of us can actually explain who Theokles is.
It's a Greek hero of some sort.
Is it pronounced Theokles? I feel like that would make sense.
Probably.
Yeah, I feel like you've actually been saying your own name wrong and using it as your stage name while saying it wrong. Because I think it's called Theokles, right?
But Theokles, the reason I say Theokles is because our parents specifically said that they wanted the name Theo, but not Theodore.
Yeah.
So, or like Theodopoulos. So in that case, it would be Theokles, because if my full name was Theokles, then my short name would be Theo.
No, that's not how it works. Because think about Kate, right? Like Kate is an abbreviation of Catherine, but you don't say Catherine. You say Catherine, and then when you abbreviate it, it's Kate. So Theokles becomes Theo.
Well, I'm not much of an
Because
entomologist. I was just going off of
So I
pure.
think it's
I was just
Theo.
going off of pure vibes.
All right, so
It's a pure
AI
vibe check.
says Theokles does not refer to a single mythological figure, but rather to at least 3 different individuals in Greek mythology. Eteocles, the tragic king of Thebes; Theocles, a Spartan sculptor; and Theocles, the founder who legendarily founded the Greek colony of Naxos in Sicily. So that's not very
It's
interesting.
probably the second one, more than the other 2.
But
No reference. That's not spelled the same way.
It's the same word.
It is generally pronounced as Theokles.
Get fucked.
Fine. All right.
Well, if you do Google Theokles, then you're the first person who comes up. So
That Doesn't surprise me.
That's not true. He's just making that up.
If you put on location services, it is actually.
You put on location. Yeah. You search for like where you are. Yeah. Who is the most famous person named Theokles in the place that I'm sitting right now? Like.
I'm just saying, like, if someone who knows me goes to Google and types me in, I'm the first thing that shows up.
Okay.
But that's just because they know me and the Google universe knows everything.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. That's fair.
If someone in Ohio typed in Theokles, I would not show up.
So Theokles, Theokles, the famous musician.
Not famous, but yes,
Infamous.
musician.
The infamous musician.
The evil villainous, the villainous musician. I'm like the opposite of those demon hunters singing a song to like save the world. I'm like,
We don't talk about that.
Who is that?
We're not gonna sell out by making pop culture references in this podcast. All right.
this isn't a sellout thing. I'm just
hunters?
explaining, making a joke.
It does not shock me at all that Dan has never heard of this. This is the most watched Netflix movie of all time. It's called K-pop Demon Hunters. It is currently the range, one could say.
It's like an okay movie. It's got some bangers.
It's it's a great movie. It's just targeted at 10-year-olds, and it's got the usual adult audience that doesn't want to admit that it's targeted at 10-year-olds. Made for 10. It's a kids movie. Like I hate to say it, but
Probably more like 12 to 15.
it's a 10-year-olds movie. We're really want to emphasize this.
Okay, I don't have any strong opinions on it. I
And
watched it. I was entertained.
The main character's name is Theokles. That's why we're
In K-pop Demon
Really,
Hunters,
this
yes.
guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a Korean name, yeah.
right. Okay.
Theokles, yeah. That was the
100%.
cut that part. cut that part. You're not allowed to. Alright.
So all right. So what? I know some things about you, but other people might not know some things about you, Theokles.
Yeah.
And let's dive in. What do you do?
I guess I'll answer actually seriously now. Yeah, so I am a musician. I live in Richmond, Virginia, from Charlottesville, Virginia. So kind of like those two cities. I write and perform like folk, soul, pop music. I would say for the most part. Yeah, I've been spent about 4 or 5 years doing music full time. Do a little bit of music teaching, running, some open mics, some karaoke nights to pick up the bill. It's all a really fun time, and playing a lot of shows and putting music out and just trying to get creative in the world while making my rent.
Right.
Yeah.
You're printing money. Needless to say.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm so rich. I own a penthouse in New York City.
But you live here now.
Yeah, I live here for vibe reasons,
Vibes, yeah. Right. Well, so let us know your single. What's your most?
I'm not single. I have a girlfriend.
Oh no. What? No. Like let us know what your most recent single is on Spotify.
Well, my most recent single is a song called "Fiddle Baby,"
Well, talk about Fiddle Baby.
which is my most popular song at a staggering 20,000 streams on Spotify.
Every time he plays this song, he goes, and here's the song, and you're famous.
That's
or,
not.
and, or he'll be like, this is the one. You know the words to this one, sing along, and or like everyone.
Yeah, I do that
something
everywhere I
along-
go,
something
and definitely
along
not
the
only
lines-
when I perform for exclusive my friends and
something
family
along
that
the
have heard it
lines
1,000
of
times.
Just like, and now for that one hit you've all been waiting for, and then he starts it off,
Yeah, that's exactly how it goes. Yeah,
So-
I just got back from a tour and I was up in New Haven with a bunch of strangers and I was like, y'all know this one, and they sang it along perfectly. Everybody knew it.
He's played it so many times, and people are so tired of hearing it. So because he now plays a good stick season as well.
Right.
And, like, he matches it up, so it's just like.
I don't know what stick season is, but
It's the song. It's like.
It's the No God song.
Oh yeah, that one. That's by Ed, right? Ed Sheeran? Or-
No, it's by Noah Kahan.
It's not by Ed Sheeran.
Dude, I'm getting some sweaty over there.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to cut that.
Yeah. Would you say that your music was inspired originally by Ed Sheeran?
Originally,
Was Ed
I was trying to
Sheeran-
think like when I wrote my first
Yeah,
song,
yeah,
and I was like,
yeah.
had I heard Ed Sheeran by then? I'm like, yeah, I'd already heard some of his stuff. I wasn't like super,
Okay.
I wasn't like a fan, I would say, but I'd heard some of his things, so probably some. But
Would
yeah,
you
no,
say-
his early stuff from Plus and Multiply is a big influencer on my songwriting.
So Ed Sheeran would be your earliest influence, you would say?
Not my earliest, but my primary.
Who's your earliest influence?
Jeez, what do we grow up listening to?
Nothing.
That's not true at all. We listen to music like nonstop.
Bare Naked Ladies.
Yes, that is one.
Decemberists.
Clearwater Revival.
Clearwater.
Some of the Beatles.
There's a lot of Decemberists.
Neil
A
Young.
lot of Decemberists.
The motorcycle pickle song.
Really can't emphasize
I
how
don't
much
want a
Decemberists there
pickle. Just
The
on that
Cranberries.
on
Yeah, yeah.
motorcycle.
Every time that I sing this song, people don't believe it's a song until
It's
I
a
play
real
it.
song. You got a pickle shirt on right now.
They're like, I told the kids about this last year, and they were like, "That's not real." And I was like, "I'll pull it. I'll play it for you." I played it for you in the film, and they were like, "You just put that on there so that you can pretend it's real. Like you made that, and you're pretending this is real, but there's no
To
way."
be fair, when our dad first showed it to us, I also thought it wasn't real.
Yeah. And then a lot of really crap pop music.
Oh yeah, a lot of early 2000s pop music.
I mean, let me tell
I'm not
you,
even joking. I'm
There
not
was
even
like an
joking.
entire year where every morning on the way to school, we played the song Boom Boom Pow.
That's actually, we didn't play it.
No.
The radio played it. We turned on the radio, and the radio had it on.
I did not play that song. You're right. It was not we that did that. It was one of us in particular.
Well, it's a lot better. It's a lot better than
365
driving.
days
It's a lot better than driving an hour to a ski resort and playing the song "Numa Numa" every single waking second of that ride. I believe it was 76
Yes,
times.
But the difference is that was deliberately to torment and annoy people. Alright, that wasn't.
That makes it better.
Yeah, it makes.
Oh,
it
yeah,
better
that makes it
because
way better,
wasn't
way
that
cooler.
That I personally wanted to do that. It was that I knew that it would get.
But it wasn't the TI version. It wasn't the TI.
No, it wasn't the "Live Your Life" one. It was the
No,
original
it was
one.
the original.
Okay.
OG.
Romanian.
that makes
Yeah,
it
yeah.
horrific.
Yeah, the Romanian version. Yeah. Before we knew it was translated to.
I was listening to something about the U.S. torture apparatus. I
Yeah.
think it was on Joe Rogan
Upon the Day
recently.
and Friends, yeah.
Yeah, and they said they would chain people to the ceiling and then play the New Manila song.
Is this like a
well,
person who
Who told
actually
you?
knows things, or is this Joe Rogan speculating?
This was an ex-CIA
An
operative.
ex-CIA operator said that they chained people to the ceiling and played Numa Numa.
Well, yeah. So you couldn't like fall down; you had to stay awake the whole time. If you like collapse, then you like strain your back or whatever. So they just keep people awake in this like 20-degree cold chamber and blast Numa Numa song.
I feel like
I
that's
hope
one
to
of
write a
those-
song one day that is good enough that the CIA can use it to torture people.
That's fucked
Yeah.
up. I would say that this is one of those things that probably happened once, like one time, and then this guy is like, yeah, we do this all the time, man. There's just like constantly just chaining people and playing Numa Numa. It was probably like,
Yeah. I mean, the CIA just goes on Joe Rogan to like spread misinformation.
of course,
So
there's no way.
there's no real way of knowing, but it would be effective.
Yeah.
There's no argument with that.
That's true.
It's probably more.
I mean, there are,
It probably puts you in a better picture to say that you were doing that rather
It
than some of the
sounds-
actual like
it's
horrible torture.
It's also more the like chaining to the ceiling part than like the Numa, and that's just like, you know, you're telling me that they chain someone to the ceiling and then they played a song, and of those two, I feel like one of those is definitely more the torture than the other.
Well, if it was a TI version, then it was a clear
It'd
winner.
be fine, but it was the original one. That's
Yeah, why not just stick them in a locked room? Like, You might be able to.
I mean,
you might be able to eventually sleep through it.
basically like
some,
the CIA agent like coming in and
just do it
being
for a
like,
week straight.
you know, like yeah, we would waterboard them and then we'd like tell them, you know, Louis C.K. jokes, and they'd be like, okay, so like you waterboarded them, like that's the main part, you know, like what are you talking about? Yeah, you know, we just make it so that their body was contorted and they were sleep deprived, and then, you know, we just play them a song, and then that was the real torture. Was the song.
Yep. Play him Fiddle Baby by Theokles.
Yeah, we've come full circle.
Since we're picking something that they've already heard, you know.
Yeah.
Really just.
Well, this is the gimmick of this show. We have guests on just so we can humiliate them in front of 2 or 3 people online, and it's a pretty good time.
We haven't started
really
that part yet.
Gets us off.
I have some questions I'd like to ask too. That's okay.
I didn't realize.
Yeah, I did a little research this morning because I was like, oh, we gotta prepare ourselves for our guests. So I just went back onto our guests'
Facebook profile pictures.
Facebook page.
Who the fuck are you, by the way? Who the hell are you? What's your name?
Just a person. So this post is from 2018, September 13th. And I'll be honest, when I set out on this journey, like my quest was to find incriminating or embarrassing things.
About who?
About Theokles. But what it turned into is more like me having genuine questions, because I just found posts and I'm just like, I actually don't know what this means, and I actually want you to explain this to me. Okay, so this picture is from 7 years ago. It's a picture of you standing in front of what looks like a large American flag painted on a brick wall, and you're carrying some man who I don't recognize, but I think I met at some point. I don't know. You both have the same cream-colored cargo pants on, and the caption just says, "Carrying my boy away from that hurricane." Can you explain this to me?
I know exactly which picture you're talking about.
Okay, what hurricane are you carrying my boy away from?
All right, so seven years ago, I was a senior in college.
Okay.
College of William and Mary, and in some point I can't remember what time during the year it was, but they shut down the school and evacuated. They did recommended evacuations for everybody because apparently a hurricane was supposed to hit the coast, and there was a state of emergency for the eastern shore of Virginia, which William and Mary was kind of close to. I mean, it's not right on the water, but a hurricane could damage us potentially. So they just shut down school for a week. It was everybody go home. So that's the hurricane part of that. The person in the picture is a guy named Francis. I cannot remember his last name.
Your boy, huh?
Yeah.
That's why you call him my boy, because you don't know who he is.
I just haven't seen him in 7 years.
It's the way that you see somebody and you're like, hey man, hey my guy.
I gave you his first name.
Yeah.
I don't remember last name.
It doesn't say carry my boy Francis.
Anyways, a group of us decided that instead of just all dispersing and going home, we just turned into a vacation. And one of my friends had they lived right outside Nashville in a really big house, as they described it. They say, "I got a big house. We can sleep all 7 of us there." And I was 8 of us. It was 7 to 9 people, somewhere in there. And so we just all drove it overnight all the way to Nashville. And that picture was taken somewhere in Nashville proper.
Was the house actually big?
Yeah, it was fucking huge.
Okay, nice.
They had a basement with a home theater and a giant the room was just a couch. You go into the room and they just had there was just mattress everywhere. It was just there's one giant couch.
Wow.
Apparently the real estate outside in that area outside Nashville is not super expensive, and also whoever's parents it was had money.
So there was a natural disaster, and you and your friends made light of it and then partied. Okay, next question.
Yes, I will clarify. The hurricane, some of our friends did just stay at college, and
how were they?
It just kind of rained hard for a day and a half.
Okay.
So
That's lucky for you.
We got a free week vacation.
All right, the second thing that I found was just a picture of you, and there's no caption. You just posted this with nothing written on it whatsoever. You're just wearing a gray T-shirt, and you're just kind of looking confused at the camera, and you're holding.
I'm eating a
You're
cheeseburger.
holding a plate with just like some cheese and bread on it, and that's it. And like 85 people like this. Can you explain what was going through your mind?
Can I see it again? Fuck.
Posted this picture of just you holding bread and cheese. There's no caption for this. It's just him holding bread and cheese on a plate. 85
This
people
was
like
you
it.
were at this.
Yeah,
You were here.
This looks like it was taken at like choir social.
Yeah,
but I
so it was a
don't
choir
really,
social.
like,
It was a
know what
choir
we're doing
social
here.
at William Mary, which we were both in.
Okay.
So this was probably like sophomore year or something.
Okay.
And they had food, so I got some food, and then someone was like, "Let me take a picture," and I was in the process of saying, "What do you want me to do?" But then they just took the picture and then they sent it to me. I thought it was funny, so I posted it. And then I think someone commented, "Hungry boy."
Yeah, that's that part. Okay, all right. And then most importantly, I've got a picture of there's 4 guys in this picture. Yeah, I can show you this picture here. You can see this one. I'm not going to show it to him. I'm just going to describe it to him. Okay. So
See if I can
in
remember
this
this.
picture, we've got 4 guys. I actually recognize some of these guys. All right, I know these guys. These were guys from choir as well. And the 3 of them that are with you are all dressed in what one can describe as a standard way. All right, sweaters, cargo pants, some pants, some shoes, jeans, like a sweatshirt, and then you are on the end, and you are wearing just like long black like slacks, and you have no shirt on, just completely shirtless, and you're holding a green lightsaber. And then there's a post right above this on your profile from someone named Emma Pierce. It says, "Dear Theo, please put on a shirt. K, thanks, M." And you reply to this. With, "It's called Star Wars. There are rules." Can you explain why you are the only person shirtless holding a lightsaber in this quad little
I need to see which people this
crew
was.
of 4? It's just 4 people. 3 of them just
Oh
look
yeah, okay.
And then there's you looking like,
I know what this is.
Like, I mean, I don't know which Sith you're cosplaying as, but none of them look like this.
No, I actually now that I've seen this, I know what this is.
They actually wear shirts.
So this is another choir thing event of some sort, and every family had to like choose a theme and put it on, because that's Derek. He's my big in choir, and the other 2 people are Lee and Jay, I think his name was.
Yep, after Lee and Jay.
Yeah, and they were also his littles, and they. Wait, but why would they dress up like that? Because I did not pick this
That's
theme.
my question, is
'Cause
that
I
they
didn't-
look normal, and you are half naked, and you're calling it Star Wars when you're called out on that, all right?
I did not pick this theme, but I remember there was some party, and it was supposed to. It was a college party. Someone picked the theme Star Wars, so I, took my shirt off and had a lightsaber. Which I think was pretty reasonable.
While you rack your minds about why you're the only person in this picture who's dressed like a stripper,
maybe only the freshman had to do it.
So
maybe it was a freshman.
How would you respond? This is 9 years ago, by the way, 2016. How would you respond to allegations from people that say that you enjoy taking your shirt off?
Oh, in college, I definitely did.
Well, when you get on stage these days, you might have noticed this, but, sometimes there's a little bit of space between the 2 sides
This is true.
where your shirt is, and it seems as though this seems to run back deep into your past, because here you are once again with just some people with clothes on, and you are notably lacking in clothes. So would you say that this is something that you have a penchant or passion for, that you just don't like wearing a shirt?
Yeah, maybe so. It's kind of fun.
Are you proud of your nudity?
I wouldn't say proud, but
Would you say that you are somewhat abrasive about it? Because you have a polite request, Emma Pierce says, "Please put on a shirt," and you just reply with, "It's called Star Wars. There are rules. No, thank you. No, please."
And she was generally like kind of a mean person, so.
I don't know. feel like she's just
I responded, I think, in due course to that.
interesting. All right.
I would defend that statement generally.
I
And
can
then,
imagine there were some stuffy people
oh, I'm sure
in
there
WM choir.
Just to keep things running before you have time to think about that thing. I also noticed that when you go back to 2013, so now we're 12 years ago, your name on Facebook was Theokles Carlos Heron, which I find very interesting because our middle name is definitely not Carlos. It's
You've outed yourself. Now they know who you are.
Cloth. I can't even.
Nothing Carlos. Nothing.
So, could you explain to me why your middle name was Carlos on Facebook?
I have no fucking idea. I do not remember.
Okay.
I remember doing that. I don't know why I did it. I could not tell you.
Okay, and then while your middle name was Carlos, now we're 13 years ago, you posted on February 29th.
15. I was 15 years old for this.
February 29th,
Just for those who
2012, you posted, "Vote for the single-celled organism. Not only is it amazing, but you get to see Miles Cooper trip and fall not once, not twice, but 3 times. You can laugh at his failure, and for some reason there's this oops that shows up in the title screen, but we can't figure out how to get rid of it. Ignore it." This is posted under cvillebio.com 5-6 biology Cromie Award videos. There's no reaction.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
I
think you're embarrassing yourself more than you're embarrassing me right now.
No, I'm not embarrassing anybody. I'm just curious. Again, I just want to understand. So you've explained some things here. You can't explain the Carlos thing, all right?
No.
You also can't explain why you were shirtless besides that someone told you to be Star Wars, so you just took your clothes off. But you don't remember who.
Yeah,
or
no,
why.
I don't remember what the exact stipulation was, but there was a bunch of us had to dress as Star Wars. I was not the only person at that party.
But why
dressed like that. Bob went in the Leia slave outfit.
Ew.
He just straight up wore that.
What are the Cromie
This is a
Award
6'6" man, by the way.
That's the past. That's
A
the past.
6'6" man.
That's a long time ago. What are
It was great. I endorsed it.
I don't mean like in your history. I mean like in the conversation we're having now. You're moving past that, all right?
You brought it up again.
We're on Cromie.
You're the one who brought it up.
Cromie Award videos.
Yeah, I don't know what this is.
The
This was some high
single-celled
school thing.
organism. You are laughing at Miles Cooper. You're excited that he fell 3 times in
Yes.
this video.
I do know.
And
I remember who Miles
You tell
Cooper is.
people to laugh at his failure. That's your pitch for this movie.
Yeah.
Can you explain this to us?
I don't know what this movie is. I can only assume we had a biology class together.
Okay, can
It
you,
was funny.
can you tell me who Thaddeus Probst is?
Presumably someone else on the project. I remember who that person is. Yeah, I remember these names. I know who Miles and Thaddeus are.
Do you
went back to
have you
that.
ever heard of the concept of doxing?
Yeah. That's not this thing.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know,
Can-
you're absolutely right.
Yeah, I mean, this is just like me reading public information off, you know, and doxing is entirely different than that. Yeah.
This is public. You could go find plenty of things on my old
It's
Facebook.
just stuff that's sitting there, you know. I mean, I'm just reading the things that are posted online. That's all I'm doing. Okay, I'm just curious because I don't remember the Cromie Award videos at all.
Yeah, I don't fucking know.
I don't know what this is, but it seems this is pretty, you know.
I mean, using context clues, I could figure out that I was in a biology class with Miles Cooper, presumably, and we had to make a video and then about something in biology related, and then people could vote for their favorite video.
I feel like this is far less embarrassing than
Taking the time to go find these things.
far less interesting than I hoped.
What this is just what's there. We're just.
You find this a lot more funny because you are my sibling and we've known each other
Well,
for
of course,
28 years.
I'm just pulling things up and asking questions about them. Okay.
Well, it's good. It's very good because I don't have any questions prepared. Completely unprepared for this.
Well, why don't you?
I've been begging you guys to come and do this for like 3 weeks, and I'm just not ready.
Well,
but-
let's throw it back over to you then, since I've
Okay.
had my interlude of just asking him random shit.
Sure.
That you clearly don't care about, but that it will keep the
Right.
viewers entertained because, you know, at least it's something.
You're throwing it back to me.
Yeah.
The guy who doesn't have any questions.
The guy who's running this thing. You're
right.
in charge.
You're right.
I'm like,
Who are you?
You're like
Who's the guy in
Jafar.
charge?
I'm like the parrot. All right, I'm like the bird that just, throws some lines of dialogue in there. Just to
Am
keep
I the
things
genie
flowing.
then?
No, you're Aladdin.
It's kind of lame.
Yeah, anyways, go on. Jafar.
So, who is Theokles?
And that's a show.
And we're back.
And we're back.
And we're back.
And it's live from New York City.
So
Who
did you?
is?
Oh yeah. You go ahead. Go ahead. Didn't mean
Well,
to
I just thought of this
interrupt
question. I don't know. This
Okay.
is a little bit out there,
you. Yeah.
but I feel like this is a pretty
Mhm.
open-minded podcast, right? It kind of accepts any kind of question. Because we're inquisitive here at question things. So, my question:
Who is Theokles?
Who is Theokles?
It's classified.
And we're back. Got a question for you.
Yeah?
Who will Theokles be?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked. Thank you. So, it depends on the time frame that we're talking about. If we're talking about, say, an hour from now, Theokles will be a guy playing Magic the Gathering at a music venue downtown
I'm gonna
Richmond.
bleep that out.
There's a guy who will be and then just bleeping sounds.
If you're asking about tomorrow, Theokles will be teaching guitar to some people. Maybe some singing. We'll see. We're talking about 30 years from now.
Yes.
Theokles will be a guy who is
Dead?
happily
It's ambitious. Just no.
happy with the life that he has lived. I'm just choosing to manifest that into existence because I'm a
Do you believe in manifesting? Is that
You believe in
Something you
vibe based, like.
I mean, it was
Crystal
pretty good
orbs.
in Duskworn, but it's not my favorite. It's not my favorite.
That's just magic. You should get a punching right now.
you're closer? So
I can't though. I've signed a non-disclosure agreement.
Right.
That's not what that
So
is.
he's got
A non-punching
He's got a
agreement.
restraining order. Yeah. Do you think that if you will something into existence, like if you want something enough and you're really focused on wanting it, that it will happen? Like the universe responds to that.
many people do.
I mean,
I don't mean like in a mentality sense. I mean like physically.
I've got
You
crystals.
can want something into happening.
I think on a very small scale.
Scientifically.
Scientifically, no.
Scientifically, if you I want more money, that if you just really focus on wanting more money,
And you think about how you're gonna make the money
Focus.
and where the money's coming from, and like every day how you're gonna get all this money.
then the universe will literally bend to make that happen.
Like you're like okay, I'm gonna get a job,
Like
and I'm gonna work 40 hours a week, and they're
Think
gonna
about it.
pay me,
But you don't actually do
$20
it.
bucks
You
an
just
hour.
really think about it, then it will happen.
No.
Well, that's actually going against much published literature, which
You write fiction.
no, not
You write fiction books.
this
It's quite good, by the way.
I'm pretty
you
sure-
you should read their book.
I'm pretty sure that there's a book. Forgive me, I'm a learned person, so I reference real things, like the book called The Secret, which is a
Sounds real. Sounds like a real book
self-help
about
book
real
published by Rhonda Byrne that popularized the law of attraction. This is actually a self-help book, not a fictional novel.
I don't need
And
help, so.
It claims that positive thoughts and visualization can directly influence one's reality to achieve goals in areas like health, wealth, and happiness. The idea is that your thoughts and feelings actually physically directly affect your life. Do you believe in this?
No.
Then you're wrong because the book says it's true.
Okay, well, I was reading a book the other day where there's like these four little small people, and they're like really small, and two of them walk for like 3 years, and then they destroy they throw this little piece of gold into a volcano, and it makes a fucking earthquake and kills like hundreds of thousands of living things. So, do you believe in that?
That's kind of bigoted.
It seems a little bit.
I didn't say it wasn't bigoted. I just described the plot to you. I'm asking if you think that is a real thing that you if you think if you got like two like small people and you had them walk for like 3 years through a volcano and throw like a small little
How small?
object into the volcano, that then it would kill hundreds of thousands of people of the same
Well,
race.
it depends what the small thing is. Why does it got to be the same race? Why'd you have that part there?
Because there's all the in this piece of media that I watched, when they do that, there's like this one race of beings. They all die. I'm just telling you what happened in this book. You said that I'm wrong because in your book that you worship things are true. So I'm asking you another question. Do you believe that if you do that, and if the answer is no, then you're wrong because it's in the book that I read.
Well, it absolutely could be true. You took like there's some matter that if you like an antimatter or whatever, you threw it into a thing and it exploded, it would cause some damage.
Why did you? Well, no. But I'm not saying damage specifically. Like it doesn't damage any people on. And there's some people that are fine from it, that are within the radius of the blast.
I think what you have to distinguish here, though, is between like fiction and nonfiction. It literally bends the fabric of reality. And I'm sorry, man. It's
Not true.
hilarious. But they were like that. All right,
We're back.
And we're back.
Who is Theokles?
The world may never know.
I'm asking you all.
The edited version of this is just going to be like Liam's first question, and then just, all right, and that's all we've got time for. All right, do you have any other questions?
Yeah, I do. Let me pull them up real quick.
Stock questions to ask interviewers.
What is your favorite color?
What is your quest?
What is the average wind speed of an unladen swallow?
So, what are you working on?
What am I working on? Right now. What am I working on right now? Jesus. Oh, I actually have a fun one. There's a TV show that you might have heard of called, or might not have. Some people know, some people don't. It's called Has Been Hotel. And
Oh no.
I have a friend who's a musician, very talented guy, a guy named McGuire, and he makes music that's like based on like nerd TV shows. It's called nerdcore, like the official name, like TV shows and games and stuff. I haven't heard of like 90% of these things, not because I'm not a huge nerd, but because I'm a nerd about other things like four small people putting a ring into a volcano. But anyways, he's a very, very talented musician, and he wants to write a song like based on or inspired by this TV show. So we wrote a little. He asked me to write a song with him, so we wrote a little song together. That's gonna be coming out soonish, kind of like a little surprise thing, like a little collab. So
Sweet.
I like the song a lot. Yeah.
What's it called?
Main Attraction.
Nice.
Yeah. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about that tune. Like I don't know. Like I'm not really familiar with the world of music that he comes from, but he's a very very talented songwriter and singer. So I'm just write something cool with him and see what happens.
What's the song called again? The Zola one?
Oh, Zoro's. Are you trying to find it to play it?
Yeah.
I'll pull it up.
Yeah,
I'll pull it up.
Okay, cool. All right,
Yeah, it's the One Piece one.
Yeah, it's a pretty interesting piece of music. It's got some good lines in it. Oh, I see.
I'm just asking. I'm just asking.
Oh, is this your friend?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
That's such a good one. Shotty puts like stick in her mouth like Zolo.
I like that. Then I told her to get lost. Like,
Yeah, totally get Zolo. You know One Piece, right?
I read the first half of One Piece.
You've read plenty of One Piece. I was asking our host here.
I've seen a little bit.
Because Zolo, or Zoro, depending on the translation, is the swordsman.
Yes.
And he famously fights with 3 swords instead of 2. So he
One
puts
in his mouth.
one in each hand and one in his mouth. So I don't know what that one does in his mouth, honestly. I've read all
He
of One
juggles
Piece.
them.
I've never really figured out what the
What's
mouth
it?
sword does. But it's a great lyric. Shotty put that stick in her mouth like Zolo is a fantastic.
He's also famous for
fantastic
having no sense of direction.
Yeah.
So then I told her to get lost like
Zolo.
Zolo.
It's kind of a banger, honestly. Yeah.
It's a good song.
That's what we call witticisms, yeah. You look tired.
Hey, you asked.
It's just anytime I hear the word anime.
I didn't say the word anime.
Well, it was playing in my brain.
Well, you're the one who said
You
it.
said anime.
I know.
I said One
I said
Piece.
it and then I heard it. So
One Piece is just literature, all right? Like Lord of the Rings. or
right.
The
No,
Secret.
What's Lord of the
classical
Rings?
literature?
It's this book about these kids that get stranded on an island, and then because there's no adults, they kind of form their own society, and the worst of them comes out as they're like.
Oh,
yeah,
so it's like that movie Animal Farm.
Yeah.
I think you're thinking of
Or-
1984 by
I think you're thinking of
H.G. Wells.
that movie where it's like a frat party and they're all.
Oh,
No, that's Lord of the Rings.
Oh,
That's
no,
Lord of the
on
Rings.
Netflix.
Animal House.
That's Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. Oh, Shrooms. Yeah,
Oh, that's a
yeah.
classic.
That's a classic.
Yeah,
Unironically, that is a classic.
I don't really
It's really
remember
bad.
it.
I remember I only watched the first 15 minutes or so.
Yeah.
That's a great movie.
I felt
don't know
like
if
I
anyone's
liked
seen
that movie a
but-
lot because we had a very similar experience to that.
The only thing I remember from that movie is the guy sticks his dick through the car window and then it gets cut off.
See, I didn't remember
That's
that
the only
until
thing-
you said that.
It's the
right
only thing I
now.
remember from that
I
movie.
remember the part where they're near an asylum and they basically the whole movie is kind of is there some crazy person who's escaped the asylum after them, or are they all just tripping? Which is kind of what my life has been like. So I feel like it was relatable.
How so?
They've got bigger.
Well,
They're still there now. They're
Am
getting
I the
bigger.
cause of my problems,
In a
or is
way.
there a secret organization out to get me?
Right.
Or did you escape from the asylum?
Or am I the organization?
You're just surrounded
that's
by
out to
people.
get
Is the
me?
eternal
You're
city
just surrounded by
a
people
theory,
who
the place?
Or
escape from it.
are you a
Yeah, or is
psychedelic that other
everyone
people
else?
consume?
Am I the shroom, and you're all eating me,
That's deep,
and
man.
I implant myself in the minds of others like a spore,
We're sober, by the way.
and see through them. I've had a lot of caffeine, so.
I think I'm good. I am gonna have a couple drinks
Get
of
more
tequila,
easily.
probably.
It's now
I do need
reacted
some
to OK
water.
Computer by Radiohead.
If we could take a quick pause.
Shawty stick in my legs, Zolo. Big shawty, little baby, please, no photos. Says she want a bad McG like Godo.
And we're back.
Who is Theokles?
And yet, are we?
We are.
Thaddeus
Or
Props
are we?
once asked
This is
an
all
important
Jehu.
question, which is, what are we doing next? What are we doing next? That's a great point. Theokles,
Yes.
is there anything else that you would like to add for all the listeners out there? If you could give them one piece of advice, for instance, what would it be?
One piece of advice.
One piece.
One. If you've never tried drinking just like ginger beer, just straight, you should do it. It's fucking great. None of that mixed drink nonsense. Just get a cold can of ginger beer and just drink it.
You ever tried chewing glass?
You ever drank Bailey's from a shoe?
You ever licked the floor where your dog walked?
No, but actually drink ginger beer.
You know the best part
It's
about
our
ginger
sponsor.
beer? It's made with real gingers.
Mm.
All right, and that's our show. Thank